Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of Masters of the Universe Revolution. The last episode, and honestly, every episode, it just escalates. The situation that we're in just keeps ramping up. Skeletor doesn't need the staff anymore. He's overthrown Hordak. He's wielding magic and technology hand in hand. His memories are back and are his once again. Meanwhile, Teela has all 3 staves and has tried to merge them together. And whatever's happening there, I have no idea. It seems like a crack and ripple in reality happened whenever she started to do that as it's tearing her apart. With that all going on, let's go ahead and dive into this, man. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to bring actually the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover at the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That'll send it out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 5, The Scepter and the Sword. Here we go.
King is defender of the realm, so you can't lead if you can't fight.
I am fighting.
Oh, okay. I get it now. That was the whole thing, man. They were trying to make him choose whether he will wield the scepter or wield the sword. Much like Skeletor and magic and technology, it's not going to be about choosing one or the other, about combining them both in harmony.
Thanks for everything, Man-at-Arms.
There you two are.
Orko.
I want to be the man in your arms.
Training. Right, Teela? Teela?
Oh, is this her? Oh, you can do this, man. You got this.
What's happening to her?
The three magics are tearing Teela apart. We need more power. Oh, goody. Because I've always wanted to say this.
Oh!
I have the
Yeah, no. He's like, no, you're not.
I can't hold her.
I can.
Oh, let's go. No, ain't this some Final Fantasy shit right here?
Teela! Hold on! I'm coming!
He just stabs her. Oh. Whoa.
What the devil are they doing? Training.
By the power of Grayskull.
Oh, let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, we got a magical girl transformation for them both? Whoa! Dude. Holy. Oh my God.
It's about time.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
think those two might have the hots for each other.
God damn.
You finish what you started. Restore Eternia and bring back the afterlife. So if anyone dies today, they'll find their rest and reward. And I've got Skeletor.
No. Whoa.
All right.
Dude, his armor, his duds are wicked.
Well, if no one else can muster the courage to say it. He-Man and Teela sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Let's go.
Protect Teela so she can bring Eternia back.
Oh, I like how he just called her Lynn.
Duncan and Andra, handle the Horde.
Man-at-Arms?
Man of War.
Are you sure the sword is safe to use on all the infected Eternians at once?
There's also an Orko % chance that it will.
An Orko % chance. What is that? How do we quantify that?
So all this time, you could have hugged me into being Battle Cat?
Or pet him, something. Nah, we needed to be dramatic with that, though.
Tonight, we witness the dawn of a new Eternia. One that embraces both magic and technology. Why simply rule the universe when I can remake the universe instead? Like I remade myself by bringing together disparate halves.
Oh, whoa.
Horrible whole. You will all be remade in your king's beautiful image.
Yeah, let's not do that, please. He-Man can regrow flesh now.
Rudy's only skin deep.
He had to get one goofy zinger in there, didn't he?
You're seriously lacking.
Let's go, man. I love that cheese. He's like, fuck off with your redesign. Wow. Holy shit. Let's go, man. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Is it out of juice?
It's over, Skeletor.
I see we've both found the nexus of magic and technology, but you're not the only one with new upgrades. Meet Skeletor 2.0. I mastered technology with magic, so I can stop you and whatever the hell she's trying to do.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but I'll stop it.
Don't worry, T. We got
Let's
this.
go.
We'll keep them off you. Just bring back what I destroyed.
Aww. Damn.
Come on, He-Man. Say, Uncle.
Good God. Oh. That's some video game ass mechanics right there.
Once removed.
It's like Ness filling his bucket. Dude, let's go, Duncan, man. Whoa. All right, almost there. Got one more charge to go, right?
If you keep breaking my new toys, you'll just have to play with the old ones.
Oh, the buried ones? Like that, yeah. Oh, wow. Dude, Link would be having PTSD right now, man. Yeah, let's go, mama. Ugh. I don't like that one. Oh, I love these two, man. Oh. Oh, wait, was that? It is! Let's go!
No, that's Granmere the Magnificent.
Oh. One final fight.
So swears this servant of the
Oh. Dude, get fucked. Oh.
She comes to nurse me one last time.
Only with a balm for your spirit.
Wandering souls, search no longer. Find peace in the fires of creation. The Tri-Sorceress commandeth thee!
The Tri-Sorceress. Whoa. Jesus.
Look up, my lord.
Oh.
You did it, Granamir. You saved your soul.
No, my dear. You saved my soul. And you know what that makes you? Good, Lena.
Goodlin. Doesn't have as good a ring to it now, does it? That did get me a little misty, man. Oh. Oh, he needs one more charge.
I've earned the right to say it.
I have the power.
Oh shit! Let's go!
Impossible.
Oh.
You all look like you could use a little help, Adam. So I brought along some friends.
The Power Rangers. Oh, let's go. Dude! This is badass. Oh, she freed her mom! Hell yes!
You are bound no longer, Mom.
Mmm.
Dads go to heaven.
All dads go to heaven.
Anything to say about it? So bow down to me, nephew, or I'll send my brother's soul to Subternia for the injustice of stealing my crown.
You still think you're the victim?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he would. Dude, that's so badass.
You were given your crown. And what did you do with it but subjugate and destroy? You may have been born Keldor. But
There
you
it
always
is.
choose to be Skeletor. See, you're no victim here. Because in any timeline, you're always the bad guy.
Oh. Oh, it's absorbing his magic. It's restoring him. Like it did everybody else. Well, holy shit. They're like, all right, guys, we lost everything. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granting power based on blood instead of choosing someone to oversee the needs and dreams of the people strips Eternians of their...
Oh, wow. Let's go.
There's a far greater power than even the power of Grayskull. And that's the power
Choice.
to govern yourselves.
Oh, that too.
We decree a dissolution of Eternia's monarchy and grant the power to all of you, our fellow citizens of Eternia!
No.
Eternia has earned a well-needed rest, but if the forces of evil should ever rise again, to cast a shadow over the heart of Eternia,
Nice.
I'll always be here for you. stage!
Oh, that was... Let's do it, man. That's awesome.
And with no more royals, that means you're not technically man-at-arms.
I'm man out of a job. I want the next adventure I embark on to be fraught with
Man of unemployment
and two-faced villains. Which is ironic because she's talking about running for an elected office.
Well, you've got my vote.
Aw.
Mine too. Start shaking hands and kissing babies, candidate Andra. Speaking of kissing, I think I'll leave you two alone.
He's got to show you the power. Can you switch back to the snake form too? Why not?
Alone at last.
Oh my... Orko, fuck
Now that
off.
there's no monarchy and no palace, I guess I gotta find somewhere to live.
Well, you want to stay at my place? I mean, it's a little chilly and way out of town. And there's a psychotic bad guy locked up in a dungeon.
A dungeon, you
It's always
say?
been right by your side.
And it
No.
always will be.
By the power of Grayskull, Teela.
By the power of Grayskull, Adam.
Both technology and magic, working together, were needed to end the revolution. And you played no small part in that, Lyn of Zalicia.
Aww.
Thank you.
And because you have brought balance, not only to yourself, but also the universe, I welcome you to the Cosmic Enforcers.
Oh. Let's go. Oh, uh-oh. I don't like that.
Rest, oh exalted one. Prime will make you whole.
Oh, god damn it.
And when you have healed, we shall return to Eternia together to destroy Skeletor and this He-Man.
Who the fuck was that? That voice sounded so familiar, though. Is that Grey DeLille? Yeah, okay. It was Grey DeLille. Okay. I was like, I know that voice. Ah, damn, man. Well, we're teeing up yet another season. But what's he gonna do? What's Hordak gonna do? His horde is fled. He's injured. Fucking Teela and Adam are roided out as all hell. A power couple to end all power couples in Eternia, dude. I don't know what he would do next. I'm very curious to see what that would be. Like, honestly, I was wondering if we were going to get like a tee up for something else, considering the way things ended. It felt very, final. Not even final. Not that everything was over or ended, so to speak, but it's like it's actually a pretty solid bookend for everything. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really kind of completed everybody's journeys. There's no redemption for Skeletor, now Keldor. He's been purified of that havoc corruption, of the technological corruption. He's just Keldor now, alive and forced to pay for everything that he's done. And I like that Adam brought that up too in the final conflict with him. It was like, hey, you're still playing the victim and you were given a chance. And even given the chance, you always chose to be the bad guy in the end of it. So it's like in every universe, you end up being the bad guy. He can't be the victim when this is the choice that he made, and he's going to live and like own up to that. He's going to pay that price. He's going to lay in the bed that he made. We see that there's still remnants of that, and we see that reflection, which is interesting because when he was Skeletor, every time he passed a reflection, he was haunted by the image of his former self. But now that he's Keldor, now that he is finally back to his original body, now who he believes or sees himself to be is Skeletor. It's like he finally made peace with that part of him. It was an interesting way to end that character's whole journey out. The restoration of Eternia and the heroes coming down to save the day, their wayward spirits uniting behind Adam and Teela and everybody. Randor coming in to get the final assist was a nice emotional little touch. Hell, with Granomir coming in and playing a major part in this battle and using his final breath to help, save Teela, save Evil-Lyn, and just kind of justify and cement her redemption at the end too was nice. And her being kind of brought about into this council that presides over the world and order and all that kind of stuff, their own little Green Lantern society. It's a nice little payoff for that character and her entire journey. Again, everybody had a nice, progression. Like everything that was set up, even in the original series and the toy lines and stuff like that, given like there's still stuff obviously they can flirt with, but like everything that was always being built up and kind of kept at a distance so that the show could keep going and all that kind of stuff. Teela and her storyline with her mother, with Duncan, with her becoming the Sorceress, we got that. And we even excelled that and escalated that as well. Obviously with Adam, with his role as He-Man, and obviously kind of keeping at arm's length, him becoming king. It was this eventuality that all of these characters would eventually meet one day, and we're finally there at that point. Though he absolved the monarchy, released them from this, and giving that choice, that power to the people. It's a great little sentiment. At first I thought he was going to disband the power itself and share it all with everybody, but no, he did it in a much more political sense, to give them that power of choice. Much like with what Skeletor did. He always, once he was free, once his memories were his, he still chose to do what he's always done. But that was his choice, and he had to live with that. And now this is something he's giving everybody else. It was his choice to make the decision that he made, and it almost destroyed everything. And to put all that faith in a bloodline is ridiculous at the end of the day, because, hey, just because Randor was good, just because Adam was good, that doesn't mean that the next kid won't just be a little shit and you'd be cursed with that kid one day, or just eventually some of that just doesn't carry on. One day you're going to get a bad egg. At least if they're going to get a bad egg, it's going to be a bad egg that they chose. So it takes that responsibility and puts it upon the people, for better or for worse. But I do like that the consequences and the fallout of that too, with everybody in their station being dissolved, with Andra being like, I'm out of a job now, so I got to figure out what to do next. And on top of that, Adam being like, I don't have a home, and him going to go live at Grayskull with Teela, where they can finally have some kinky dungeon time, with Skeletor having to hear that echoing through the halls. That would be hilarious. Even though I know they've played around with a lot of different stuff and more recent He-Man stuff, but like I always come back and think of that, the old school He-Man cartoon. And even after finishing, Revelations, I did go back and watch a bulk of that again, and it was a lot of fun. Because you see a lot of the seeds that they used to build off and springboard a lot of the ideas that they had here. And it was just a lot of fun seeing a lot of that come to fruition. And then also, because it's inspired by and not like a direct continuation, they can pull from anywhere in the He-Man lore and do some fun stuff, And at the end of the day, as someone who wasn't like a huge He-Man fan growing up, this made me really enjoy this world and these characters even more. Like, I was passive at best growing up. I watched it when it was on. It was never one of my go-tos, but this honestly just really made me love these characters. And that's a win for me. It made me love this world, love these characters, this music, the history, and all of that. And like, even after Revelation, man, I went on a binge through so much Masters of the Universe, He-Man lore, just seeing all the ins and outs of these things that I didn't know anything about at the time, or I just didn't know too much about. I just went down this endless rabbit hole of lore and these different things about all the different characters, about Eternia. I read the tie-in comics to this as well. It really opened the floodgates, so to speak. So that's a huge win in my book. I love the music, I love the voice work, I love the action, the animation, and the fights, the set pieces. Powerhouse always just knocks it out of the park, man. They really, really do. And one of the things I really did like about the first season and this is this idea of stripping away the titles and just making and focusing in on the characters themselves. What makes Teela Teela? What makes Adam Adam? And why is their personalized identity important to who they are? We got to see her compared to her mother, to previous sorceresses, to that role and how she decided to make that her own and leave her own mark on this long line of traditions. Same with Adam when he went to Eternia as himself. Everybody else saw themselves as their powered forms, but he went as Adam because it never changed him. He was He-Man, and his true form was Adam. And that whole journey carried through all the way through to this, was that is what made him special. That's where his true power came from. And I loved all of that sappy shit, man. I really, really did. And it was always at its core about Teela and He-Man and their individual journeys, about realizing who they were meant to be and eventually, finally coming together. But guys, what did you all think? How did you feel about the way this all transpired? What are your thoughts on where this could go next? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Orko, Scott Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jay Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, JoJo, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.